Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 120 Probability and Statistics this semester. In this video, I will show you how to navigate a little bit in detail and go over the syllabus, go over your very first assignment called the syllabus quiz, and we'll um, discuss how you will proceed in this class. So when you click on our class, the first page that you see, this is our announcement page. So to see the all the content of the course, on the top left-hand corner, click on content. So once you click on content on the very left-hand side under the table of content, it displays all the course information that you needed for this semester. So basically, for any given week, all right, you are given lecture handouts, lecture video in YouTube and MP4 format, and your homework assignments and something called the notes taken Dropbox. So what students do every week is first print or copy down what's on the lecture handout. If you want to print the lecture handout, click on the handout, scroll down a little bit, click on download. Download this Word document and print this from the Word document. Okay, so I highly suggest students actually print these lecture handouts because as you can see, there's a lot of words. Okay, so if not, please write everything that's on the lecture handouts down first. So once you print it or copy down what's on the lecture handout, use the lecture handout to watch the lecture videos. So if I click on topic 4 lecture videos, the handout is basically empty. So you will actually write down when you watch the lecture videos, you will actually just write down whatever I'm writing down on the video. Okay, and that's how students actually take notes for this class. So print or copy down what's on the lecture handouts, use the handout to take notes while you watch your lecture video. And when you get done with watching all the lecture video, then you can begin to work on your homework. Some week there's a discussion, some week there's not. We also have project in this class, 2 projects in this class. So if you look at these dates, all the homework has start date and a due date. So if for some reason you cannot finish the homework every week, you can make it up at any time. The only assignment you cannot make up is the discussion. What count for attendance every week is the notes that you took. Okay, so for this week, you are supposed to take notes. Um, take notes on topic 4, 5, and 6, and then so I only want you to turn in topic 5 notes. Okay, so you don't turn in all the notes, just turning 1 per week. And the name of the Dropbox tell you which notes that you need to, which topical notes that you need to turn in. So if I go to another week, maybe like right here. So this week, print or copy down what's on lecture handout topic 17 and 18. All right, here are your videos. So take notes on topic 17 and 18. And this week you got discussion, you got homework, and then this week you only got to turn in topic 18 notes. All right, other basic navigation. Okay, discussion. So if you click on discussion, you're gonna have all the discussion for this class. The very first one is introduce yourself to the class. So other discussions, okay, are also listed here. Once again, discussions you cannot make it's the only assignment student cannot make up in this class. If you click on assignments, that will take you straight to all the notes taken drop boxes. Like I said, the name of the drop box tell you which topical notes you need to turn in. So how the student turn in the notes that they took. So basically, all the notes gotta be handwritten. So student basically, you can just basically use your mobile device, take picture of them, and upload them into the Dropbox. All right, if you click on quizzes, that will show you all the homework. And we will go over your very first assignment called the syllabus quiz here in a little bit. And at the very end, there are the bottom of this list is your 2 project. So the project number 2 is actually is for the last week. Project number 1 is about halfway through the semester. All right, grades. If you click on grades, you can actually check your grades throughout the semester. All right, fast forward a little bit, October 6th through October 12th. This is a college-wide faculty and staff professional development week, so there is no assignment due that week. But it's also a good way to for students to, if you can, to catch up some missing assignments. Fast forward to this week is a Thanksgiving, so no assignment due this week. But please, we are very close to the end of semester, so please use this week to make up any missing homework or notes taken project and such as soon as you can. All right. On the very last week, okay, we will go over topic 30, and there is your last project is about topic 30, which is a federal student assistance. So there's a videos kind of explaining a little bit about the projects. So there's another project number 1 also has a video for it. Okay. All right, let's come up here to course information. So my contact information is listed right here about your instructor. It's also right here above the syllabus. We will go over the syllabus here just a little bit. All right, additional information, how to upload the notes taken. This video will show you just one particular way student can actually use, can actually upload the notes. Kind of old-fashioned way doing it. Most student basically take picture of the notes that they took and then log and actually go straight into D2L on their phone and upload it that way. How to use graphical equation, I will go over this here at the end of this video. We will, in this class, we will enter a lot of mathematical symbols. So I will show you how to use a graphical equation for these mathematical symbols. How to view assignment feedback. So for any homework that you do not get a 100 on, I do provide feedbacks. So this video show you what you need to click in order to find those feedbacks. How to check for missing assignments. So if you do have several homework or notes taken you need to make up, this video show you where you need to go to find those to actually find those missing assignments. If you're a new student, never used student self-service or student NATC email, this video show you where you need to go to log into your student self-service and your student NATC email. Student self-service is basically where a student where the college hosts your academic records. Your financial aid is also under the student self-service. You can actually view your academic progress under the student self-service. So this video show you how to log into them. All right, in this class, we will use formula sheet a little bit, especially toward the middle of the semester. So here are the formula sheets. The welcome video is also right here. In this class, you will not need to purchase a textbook. We use open education resource textbook. So here for reference. So this is the link right here. In this class, we do require a graphing calculator. Okay, if you do not have a graphing calculator, see if your family or friends can have one that you can borrow. If not, you can try this app called Calc 84 app that is on your phone. Okay, so calculator is required in this class. Here is your academic dishonesty and honesty statement. The use of AI is highly discouraged. AI generated correct answer or work will be counted as partial credits. Okay, so I am able to tell whether student used the AI or not because most of the stuff student enter got nothing to do with what is talked about on the lecture video. And here are the netiquettes. Okay. All right, let me go over the syllabus real quick, and then we'll come back here to talk about your first assignment called the syllabus quiz. My contact information is already listed in D2L. All right, this is an online class. Here are the topic that we will go over in this probability statistics class. All right, what's required for this class are your calculators. Of course, you're using D2L, and I do have a link for the open education textbook that I use for reference in D2L. Here are the course objective and learning outcomes. So let's do a quick recap. Course requirements. Okay, so basically what students do every week is to print or copy down what's on the lecture handouts. All right, watch a lecture video and take notes on the lecture handout. Complete your homework. Complete your discussion. Some week has it, some week don't. And there's about 6 discussion total. And complete the 2 project, and of course, upload your selected topical lecture notes into the correct Dropbox. So remember, the name of the Dropbox tell you which notes that you need to turn in. Here are the graded assignments for this class. Okay. So all the homework is already posted in D2L. The question on homework are related to the topic written on the lecture handout and discussed in the lecture video. All your homework only get 1 attempt. Same thing with discussions, okay? All topical discussion, only one attempt, and the student cannot make up the discussion because some of the things that we in the discussion is a class activity, so um that so I cannot really let student make it up. All right, notes taken. So please handwrite the notes. Please handwrite the notes. Anything typed that does not count. So please handwrite the notes and upload into the correct Dropbox. Please also write your name and the date you watch your lecture video in pen on the top right-hand corner of every page and that you need to upload into Dropbox. Your weekly submission of note taken will be counted for attendance. Okay. So what count for attendance in this class? First week is your syllabus quiz. The last week, I believe, is your project number 2. And all the weeks in between is using the notes that you're supposed to turn in for attendance. Okay, so be very careful not falling. If you do fall behind on the homework is one thing, but if you fall behind on the notes that you're supposed to take, then definitely we got to follow the attendance requirement. All right, project are the materials that we talked about in the lecture video and what's on the handouts. Okay, each project only has one attempt. Here is the Department of Grading rubrics. Okay, so once again, the work that is shown, the answer that is AI generated, whether it's correct or not, okay, it's only considered as a partial credits. Okay, highly discouraged student using AI in this class. All right, here's our college-wide statement for the use of AI tools. The weekly outline here is the same thing as what we see under the table of content in D2L. Please follow this outline as close as you can, and I even bolded what count for attendance every week. So please follow this as close as you can and try not to pile up too many homework that is not complete. Okay, if you do fall a little bit behind, please catch up as soon as you can. All right, attendance policy. Let's talk about that real quick. Attendance policy for no-shows. So if a student does not complete the syllabus quiz after the first week of class begins, student will be marked as a no-show. That simply means that student never show up for class. We will need to remove your name from the class roster so students are not financially responsible for the class. If the student does submit the syllabus quiz, then the student is bound by the attendance requirement below. Students are encouraged to speak with the instructor for guidance if extenuating circumstances arise. To successfully complete the course, you must maintain a minimum attendance rate of 80%. This means that you are expected to actively participate in at least 80% of the course activities. That's including discussion, submitting your homework, submitting your project, submitting your homework, and then upload your notes. Your notes. So the following graded item counted for the weekly attendance. If you miss more than 3 of the following graded items, then you may be dropped from the class for excessive absence. So here are the graded item count for every week count for attendance. All right, withdrawal. If you have something happen where you need to withdraw from the class, you will receive a grade of W. And in a minute, I will tell you who can you contact if you must withdraw from a class. All right, and again, there are college-wide discussion etiquettes. Student with disability. Student with document disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding the official documentation of disability and accommodation of needs. All right, so here are the academic dishonesty and honesty statements. FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act statement, basically saying that your academic record is actually being protected by this federal law. So not just anybody can come to me or any staff member or any faculty on campus asking about your academic records, grades or attendance, things like that. The last page of the syllabus is the student support service available. Okay, so financial aid, tutoring online, your other class that needs textbooks, technical issues, catalog, and the complaint process. All right, all that being said, let's take a look at the syllabus quiz. Attendance verification welcome week are exactly the same thing, okay? Because same assignment. So let's go over the syllabus quiz. And once you're done with syllabus quiz, you can do the first discussion, introduce yourself to the class. All right, question number one on the syllabus quiz. By completing this syllabus quiz, sorry about that, I acknowledge and agree that I am registered for this class, plan to complete it and actively participate every week and will adhere to the instructor schedule as outlined in the class. Okay, click on the first one, so that means you do acknowledge it. All right, question number two, have you watched this welcome syllabus video entirely? Please say yes. Okay, I will hold you to it. All right, consider the following questions. It will be easy to write down the answer. So a lot of homework question will have this instruction. That simply means just write down your answers on a piece of paper. Okay. Because a question like this, you will have multiple parts, so easier to write it down before you enter them. All right, please use graphical equation when entering answers. So whenever you see this instruction, you have to use the graphical equation. Otherwise, I will not read your answer. Automatically count as incorrect. So to get to the graphical equation, click on this plus sign, click on equation and graphical equation. So this, see right here, it blocks the question. So question number one, all right, what is the best contact number? Okay, that I can reach you. Your best contact number. Please tell me what is your best contact number. All right. I will need your best contact number for two reasons. Number one, if student does fall behind in the class, I will actually message you, just checking, make sure everything is okay. Another reason will be for future registration for the next semester. All right, number two, tell me that this the number you provide. Number one is a cell phone number, home number, or work number. Tell me which one you provide. And when you've gone done with that, click on insert. All right, question number three. All right, so please copy this answer down. Okay, so what are the best practice using D2L? So here is where I begin to catching student using AI, because AI will have weird answer here. Okay, all you gotta do is pause the video and just copy down and or enter whatever I'm telling you to enter. So what are the best practice? Number one, please try to use a computer or laptop instead of mobile device when it comes to doing homework or especially homework and project. Okay. Uh, student can use you can use mobile device to take pictures of your notes and then upload them, or maybe use your phone to watch a lecture video. But when it comes to doing homework, your mobile device might be a little bit too small to enter long mathematical expressions. All right, please use Google Chrome when you're using D2L. Chrome is the most compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer laptop does have a Word document, okay? Because all the lecture handouts in Word document, and I strongly recommend to print the lecture handouts because this class some of the topic has a lot of words in it. Okay, so I'm sure you don't want to write them all down in words, and the questions are very very long. So again, when it comes to taking notes, if you do not print the lecture handouts, please, I will need you to write down whatever is on the lecture handout first, and then write down whatever I wrote in the lecture videos. Okay, that will be a complete notes. All right, please use graphical equation to enter answers when it's asking you to. Otherwise, I will not read your answer. I'll automatically count it as incorrect. All right, what is the last day of the class? Your last day of the class will be Sunday. All right, December 7th. So after December 7th, on this day and time, student will no longer have access to the D2L, so it kind of grays out. Okay, so when it comes to checking your grades, numerical and letter grades, so then you will need to log into your self-service to check your grades. All right, who can student contact regarding to withdrawing from a class? Who can help you withdraw from a class? You can contact the enrollment center and the student service at this number. Okay, so please copy this down. Or you can contact me or using your student NETC email, detail instant message, or you can text me. So the number that you can text me is actually under the is under the about your instructor, and also right above the syllabus. Okay, under the course information. So our number one way to communicate between you and I, of course, using the D2 or instant message. I will show you where it is here in a bit. All right, what are the four types of graded assignment in this class? We have homework, discussion, notes taken, and project number 2. What is the last assignment that need to be completed for this class? Project number 2. Instructor will reply to your D2 instant message or email within 36 hours. All right, so we got a lot of mathematical symbols here. So let's use graphical equation to enter them. So plus sign, equation, graphical equation. All right, so I'm gonna slide this over a little bit. All right, number one, when it comes to entering a fraction, please do not use a slash. Don't read slash. We do have a fraction bar here. Please use a fraction bar. 16 and the denominator 52. All right, so I'm using a keyboard. So I'm using a right arrow key to position the cursor right next to the fraction, or just click right next to it, comma, space. All right, 4 and 5 over 12 times 3 and 5 over 31. I mean 51. So 4 over 52. I put the cursor right next to it. Multiplication symbol is right here. Times 3 over 51. All right. 7 times 7 times 7. Okay, so that would be space. 7 multiplication is right here. It's times 7 times 7. Okay, the next one is 7 to the third power. So when you come to exponent, this is your exponent right here, superscript. So press 7, superscript or exponent, third power. All right, press enter, number 2. If you look at this top row here, you got different tabs here. So we're under the very first tab. So we will move to other tabs here in a little bit. Union sign, under the first tab, here is a union sign, comma. The next one called intersection. Okay, it's right here. All right, this one's called X bar. So for X bar, we will need to come to, I think it's this one right here, this tab right here, decorations. This right here is bar as accent, typing later X. So right now the cursor is actually inside that, to the right side of that box, still inside the box. So press the right arrow key or click somewhere, click beside outside this box couple times. Okay, see the cursor is longer. Let me go to the left one times. Okay, see right here, the letter F, right? So I'm actually underneath that bar. So press the right arrow key one time or click right next to it. See the cursor is longer. So that's how you know you're out of it. All right, sigma. So that's a Greek letter. So come here. Sigma is this one, comma, space. The next one is mu, mu, mu. Mu is right here. All right, next one is alpha right here. The next one is called not equal to. Not equal to is the second tab, top left, a box with a slash over it. And here's your equal sign. All right, number 3. All right, this is called Y hat, P hat, Q hat. Okay, so the hat is under that decoration again. All right, hat. Oh, that's not a hat. Sorry. Kind of small, hard to see. This is the hat. All right, so Y hat. All right, so I see how my cursor is shorter, longer cursor. So I'm out of the hat, comma, space. P hat, so press hat again, P, or click somewhere to the right of it. Q hat. All right, comma, space. This is called Z sub 0.01 divided by 2. All right, so I'm typing a letter Z, go back to the first tab, subscript, fraction bar, 0.01 over 2. Okay, so I'm gonna use a right arrow key, put the right next to the fraction bar, put right arrow key one more time, couple more times, so to make sure the cursor is on the very right, on the right side of the entire expression, comma space. All right, mu is a p hat, so mu, and then go back to the first tab, subscript, then go to the hat, typing letter P. There you go. Right, typing mu first, then go back to the first tab, subscript, then go to the hat and put a P in it. All right, number 4 is a long expression. All right, fraction bar, 3, 4, 1 over 1, 3, 1, 3. So all these will be something you will enter this sometime this semester, minus 2.326 times. All right, a big old square root, first tab. Inside the square root, there's a fraction bar. The numerator has 2 more fractions being multiplied. So that's 3, 4, 1 over 1, 3, 1, 3. Come to the right, please put it beside the this fraction. Multiply another fraction, 972 over 1, 3, 1, 3, denominator 1, 3, 1, 3. There you go. Voila. All righty. So let me show you where to go. All right. So if you click on this envelope right here, you can message me in D2L or you can email me. But when I reply your email, it will go back to your student entity's email. So you got to be able to use that to check it. So we will keep in touch this semester. Thank you so much for watching this welcome syllabus video. All right, but we will keep in touch throughout the entire semester. Thank you.